Monique. Hi.
Hello.
Tell everybody about you.
Yeah, sure. My name is Monique Head, and I help marriage-minded women of faith who are ready for a relationship. And I teach them how to use their feminine allure to attract and communicate with the right man, and also use those same skills to improve other areas of their life. And I can be found at feminineallure.co.
Thank you. Great.
I learned
And
that
tell
here.
us, what's that?
I said I developed that here.
Yeah. Tell us about when did you enter Boldheart business?
Yeah, sure. I entered January of 2017.
Okay, just this past January.
Just this past year, my second year full-time in my business. I've been in I've been in the online space since 2009 and coaching officially since 2013. And I had gotten laid off from my job, and I said, okay, God, I think that this is my opportunity to step in, because I had been working with women, kind of on and off. And I had been working with someone else. And you know what? You asked us at the growth meeting, what were the words that triggered us? And I know I said a channel in Chanel, but really it was proprietary system.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, she's speaking my language. I
Oh,
need her.
yeah, I love systems. Yeah.
So I developed my proprietary system. My signature system helps women to own their femininity, attract the right man, and create that purposeful relationship.
How much, are you okay with sharing how much you were making when you first joined us?
Yeah, I think last year, 2016, my first full-time year was I should know this, between 32 and 35. So let's just say 33 and a half.
Okay, that's good. I can work with that. What's happened in your business as a result of being with us for just the last, 7, 8 months?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's happened?
A lot has happened. I mean, the very first module that we had done, getting very clear on who is the specific type of woman that I want to work with, has really altered the trajectory of my business and how I position myself and how I market. And so once I got totally clear on that, everything just became easier. So I've had 5-figure months. I've increased
5-figure months? Not bad.
Business has increased over 50%. My income has increased over 50% this year so far. So what are we in November?
Yeah.
So the year is still available.
Yeah.
My signature talk, I've done talks. I do house parties. I had that down. I got my signature system down. But you know what I really liked about what I noticed about myself by being in this program is that I had been following a lot of other people and listening and getting caught up in the noise, and I felt really confident in myself and in my own message, but when things weren't going the way that I had hoped or expected, I got trapped and I got stuck. And I started listening to people who I saw who were doing well, and I started modeling them, and it wasn't working in my favor. And I was like, this is not me. So I say that to say that the way that the program is built has helped me to restore my own intuition and to trust my own voice and to redevelop that voice so that I can show up for my people more consistently and draw the right type of woman to me, because she can hear what I'm speaking now.
Yeah.
I'm not conflicted by what other people are saying.
We talk a lot about authenticity and really owning your voice and being unapologetically you.
Absolutely.
What is it specifically about Boldheart business, and you're in the growth track, that works for you? Because I hear you show up for everything.
I show up, I participate.
Yeah. What's good about the program? What works for you?
The consistency, the way that everything is set up, the team, the way that it's done is a great model for me. The relationships that I've built with people in the community. I mean, Jill Celeste, Nadine Mullins, Harriet Joseph, she's not here.
It's like we're at the Oscars. And I'd like to thank.
I gotta give my props to my people.
I love it.
Yeah, and absolutely, I gotta thank God too. So what else do I like? I mean, everything's fabulous. I can't just pinpoint. I love the Q&A calls with Kiva.
Yeah, Kiva is the bomb. Give it up for Kiva.
I love the Q&A call with Kiva. Hey, Kiva. Because I'm always thinking, okay, what is next in my business? What do I need to do to begin to implement? And I don't have to wait like 1 month, I'm getting contact every week, it seems like. At least three weeks out the month. Yeah, so it's consistent.
Weekly coaching.
It's consistent, and at the same time, it's not like, it just allows me to trust myself in my own decision making rather than, hey, I need your help. Help me to do this right quick so that I'm following, just following other people and not really trusting what God has already put it within me to deliver.
Yeah. You're in your first year of Boldheart Business. Where is your business going now that you've gotten a taste of what it's like to be part of this community? How big can it get with what you're learning here?
Well, I want to do one of these. I'm definitely going to do events. Oh, a book, 2 books is next. Books, speaking on big stages, hosting my own 3-day events. I see women really just an academy, like helping women to show up more unapologetically, without apology.
Yeah, without apology. Were you thinking that way really, really big when you weren't within our tribe? Or was that something just out in the distance?
You know what, I was, but I wasn't sure how.
Yeah.
I needed to be under someone who could really model it for me, to show me what was possible, especially being a mom and being married. And that was really important for me, because we're expecting, and that's another thing that happened this year. And I feel like I really want to say this too, because I had been afraid.
Thank you, Liz.
I had wondered how a child would affect the business and affect the momentum. And it's been a blessing. Things are like, the momentum has picked up tremendously. And not having money or building your business is no reason not to create a family or wait to, feel like you're qualified or need to get into that right space in order for you to feel ready, in order for me to feel ready. So I feel prepared. I feel really prepared. And right now, as we're, what's next for me is, how can I begin to set up my business for baby?
Yeah. I did it. I've got 3 babies.
Yeah.
It is absolutely possible not only to have a thriving 5-figure business, 6-figure business, but also a thriving 7-figure business with babies at home. I want you to all hear that.
Yeah.
It just takes systems.
Systems.
That's it.
And that's another thing. When I watched the Mindset Retreat last year, you were talking about systems and structures, and I was like, this lady is speaking my language. I was like, that's what I need, because I felt like I had a really good foundation for attracting my clients, but the way it was happening, there were still some missing pieces.
Yeah.
There were still some gaps. And so Fabienne, I'm telling you, that warm letter, when I sent that out, I got so many ideas that were attached to that I started to implement. I was like, yes, this is going so well. So good.
Yeah.
So everything has been amazing. Everything has been amazing.
Would you recommend it?
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
Are you glad you did it?
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Give
And
her
I
a
have
hand,
peace about
everybody.
it. Thank you, thank you.